What's the deal, y'all? Man, I'm hoping everybody having a good little day. It's early in the morning. Okay. Oh man, boy, they crazy. Boy, this video, I can tell it's gonna be a crazy video. I'm slapping myself with the string. Hey, how many people? Anyway, it don't even matter. I ain't gonna get. I'm going to get into the purpose of this video before I get off track and distracted. Anyway, as y'all already see, the title of this video is called "Life is a Boot Camp." Where that came from, one of my best friends, she been knowing me for like 14 years, for real. And she done started working out back at home in Little Rock. She working out with Paul Weber and Crystal Mitchell. They got this thing. They got this little boot camp thing every month or whatnot, and so she done started going to boot camp. And so since she done started going to boot camp, it's been hard on her. You know what I'm saying? She haven't worked out like this in a while, to the point to where she going, like, her body is hurting to where, like, she like, it's not supposed to feel like this. Like, my body is really in pain. Like, I'm really hurting. And it just, I don't know, they just kind of made it stand out to me because they really be, I checked out some of this stuff. Y'all go check them out, man. Anybody in Little Rock, Arkansas, y'all go check Paul and Crystal out, Crystal Mitchell and Paul Weber. Like I said, they got like a lot of little different little programs you can be a part of, but the one she's a part of is the boot camp one. It ain't too much, it don't cost that much or whatever, and you really get a whole lot of training time for the price for the price you paying. But anyway, like, they real deal working out. I'm talking about tearing their body up. And so, like I say, she haven't worked out that much. She haven't worked out, to the capacity of what they doing at the boot camp. So it's like, what did you expect? It's called boot camp. Boot camp is not nothing that's supposed to like be nice and kinda, take it easy on you. Boot camp, we're gonna make sure you get through this, but it's not gonna be easy. We're gonna be on your head. You know what I'm saying? So she done went in, and so she just basically every day she done got done with boot camp. She just been like, my body, like, I literally cannot walk. I literally, like, my body is hurting. Like, it's past sore. It's like killing. It's like killing me. Like, oh my goodness, like just crazy pain to where you want to take, like, muscle relaxers and stuff like that, just pain pills to kind of help with the pain. And so, I don't know, it just kind of made me think, like, that's like how life is. Life is like a boot camp. You find yourself going through things where you're like, okay, well, hey, we all say this thing like, hey, part of life is going through stuff. So we all understand that we all expect to go through life. We all expect to have ups and downs, but we never expect the down to hurt so bad to where you feel like it's killing you. Like, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting it. Yes, it says boot camp. Yes, you were talking about life, but I wasn't expecting it to basically feel like I'm dying. Like, how can I live? How can I go on? How can I be able to get past this? Like, you don't expect for, when you come to a down area in life, where you don't expect for it to sting and hurt and cause you to not be able to walk for so long. Like, you be thinking like, okay, it's working out. How long can this pain really last? Okay, a day or so, whatever. But when the pain lasts for over the amount of time that you thought that it was supposed to last, that's when you start panicking and you start tripping, you start worrying, you start getting depressed, you start getting stressed because the pain is hurting you or bothering you longer than what you expected it to be. So now it goes from like, okay, this part of life, to like, hold on, something is wrong. Like, what's going on? Should I keep working out? Am I doing something wrong or whatnot? And keep in mind, when I'm talking about this, it's a metaphor for life. This is how you react the same way when it comes to your problems and your situations in life. When something go on too long than what you would want to go through it or what you expected it to be, you start thinking that I'm dying, like it's killing me. Like, what am I gonna do? What's next? Or, you know what I'm saying? When am I gonna get over this? When am I gonna do this? But the thing about life, just like boot camp, is you in these situations, yeah, people say certain things are different for certain things, but some things are just like in the boot camp, like what Paul and Crystal got going. That's a workout thing. It's not about where you are right now. It's not about the pain you feeling right now. It's not about how you feel like you're dying and you can't make it and you want to give up. It's all about looking at that goal at the end of that month, at the end of them 4 weeks, what you will be then. It's all about like knowing that what hurt you in that first week would not hurt you when it comes to that 4th week. That's the same thing about life. Go on and get through and persevere and keep pushing past whatever's going on with you right now, and just put your eye and get focused on the goal, the end mark. Sometimes people say, don't move too fast. Don't think about all these things or whatnot. Like, worry about right now. Sometimes that is true. Seriously, sometimes you have to live in the present, but then sometimes you actually have to get motivated and inspired to keep going by looking at the end. Like, you have to literally picture the end. Like, what's hurting me today will not hurt me next week. What's killing me now, once I learn how to get through this part of everything that's killing me and it feel like I can't make it and I can't do it and I can't keep going, this time next week, this time next month, this time next year, you will not be going through the same thing because you kept persevering through whatever you felt like was killing you and you couldn't make it. You kept persevering so that the next time it comes, whenever you in that situation again, you don't feel like you dying. You don't feel like it's killing you. Now you go back to what I said before. Now you're going to look at that like, this is life. That's just life. And why is it life now? Because you have already went through it to say, this is part of my life, and now this is not something that kills me. This is just something, it's generic. It's just something that's just gonna happen. I'm just part of it. But if you think about it, before it became part of your life, you thought you was not gonna make it. You thought it was over. You thought you was finna die. You didn't know how you was gonna be able to do it. You couldn't walk. You couldn't wake up. You couldn't eat. You couldn't sleep. You couldn't do nothing. You couldn't do nothing at all. But then all of a sudden, it became part of your life. And when it became part of your life, that situation that was once a problem, it's normal. But yeah, so that's what I mean. Life is like a boot camp. And like I said, it came from just my best friend, man. She been working out, and man, I'm so proud of her for like sticking to it, because like I'm telling you, I gave her the same talk like I'm telling you, like I'm telling y'all. She literally was like, I literally don't know if I'm gonna go to work out tomorrow because I can't walk. Like, I literally don't feel like I can walk. And I explained to her, I said, your body is not used to this type of working out. Your body haven't experienced these things in maybe ever. You haven't really had this intense of a workout ever, or at least if you have, it haven't been no time soon. It haven't been lately. So your body is going into shock and trying to understand what you are doing with it now, and once it understands it, then it will come familiar. So just like life, whenever you go through something, your mind and you are trying to figure out what's happening right now is going into shock, because you've never experienced nothing like this ever in your life. You don't know how I got this problem, how this problem came about. You don't know where it come from. You never seen it. You never heard of it. You never heard of, nobody ever told you about it or anything. But what you end up doing was whenever that problem came, you stuck in there, you persevered through it, you dealt with that pain, and you kept going. And you know what? And now she's like, my body really don't even feel that bad. Same thing with real life and your problems. You stick in there and you go ahead and fight through. And like, you gotta think about not being able to walk. Like, you feel like you literally can't walk, like your whole body's aching. You can't put your pants on. You can barely take a bath. You can barely do anything. That'll make anybody want to stop doing anything. But the fact that she kept on going, she would have never known that pain would go away if she didn't keep on pushing through it. And then I'm gonna tell y'all one more thing, and I'm gonna go, guys, because I've been trying to make these videos short. And this is another thing about life that you can compare to working out. So the thing about working out is whenever your body feels so crazy, like you feel like it's hurting and you in pain and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, whenever you go to work back out, the first 10 minutes, so say like yesterday, you know what I'm saying, she went and worked out or whatever and she was in pain and it hurt her. And she ended up getting through it or whatnot, and then so the next day she got to go work out. She's like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And I told her, I said, you feel like that? She was like, she's like, I can't even move to work out. I said, it's gonna be like that. I said, but I guarantee you, once you get done working out, man, I just realized I'm moving the camera, y'all. You know I can't see it, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I was like, whenever you start working out, the first 5 to 10 minutes it's gonna be real hard on you. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna be sore. But after the first 10 minutes, you're gonna loosen up and you're gonna barely feel any pain. It's gonna be a little tight on you, but you're gonna barely feel anything. You're not even gonna realize that you've been in pain, that you've been going through, that you couldn't walk before this. You're like, how am I able to do this when I literally couldn't walk? Because you worked through the problem, you worked it out. It's the same thing in life. Man, I just wanted to give y'all that little message, man. Hopefully they help somebody, because that's something I use. I literally think like that. That's how I think. That's how I work. That's how it keep me motivated, keep me pushing, keep me persevering, going through all that. When I'm in the gym, when I'm in everyday life and all of that, like, those are things that I really truly use. So hopefully they help somebody out there, man. And like I told y'all before, I am a motivational speaker. I do comedy. So if you look into book anybody for any events, man, contact me, man. Write me a message on here, inbox me on Facebook, send me an email or whatnot, and man, we'll chop it up and we'll get it situated to where I come and speak, I come and do comedy, wherever. It don't matter. It can be churches, it can be 3 people, it can be 2 people, it can just be you. It don't matter. If you need it, I'm coming with it, because that's my purpose, man, to make you smile or to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? So but anyway, man, y'all comment. Any questions or any comments y'all got, man, y'all put in the comment section, man. And man, I appreciate y'all. And big shout out to Jaleesa, man. She doing her thing, and I'm proud of her, man, for sticking through there and steady going, man. I'm proud of her for real. That's 100. And man, big shout out to Paul and Crystal, man, for doing that thing. They got a real good workout system they got going on at I can't think of the name. I think Fit Soul, I think. But anyway, Paul Weber and Crystal Mitchell, man, if y'all looking for some good trainers, man, y'all fool with them. But man, I appreciate it, man. Y'all be careful and take care of yourselves. Yeah.
Stay focused. Speaking to everyone I know. One day you gotta grow and move forward. Speaking on something that I know. I have the scars to show. I'm a soldier. Wanna hop on a G5 and go, explore the globe and take over. Wanna flip through a bankroll or no? Stay focused.